Hey guys, William Fletcher here from ericlouviere.com, and today what I want to talk about in this video is what you should have on your homepage. So what I've done here is I put up a number of different home pages for a lot of people that are experts and authorities in the internet marketing, make money online space, to give you an idea of what kind of things you should have on your own homepage. Now, what's funny is I started to pull these up. I realized how similar so many of these were, and how many of them had the same types of things. So that's the gist of what I want to go over here and kind of point out what are some of the important things that you should have and what you see along all these different pages. Now, the first one I'm on here is our main website here, which is ericlouviere.com. And the big thing I want you to notice right away is that giant picture of Eric on the screen. Now, what this does, guys, is this starts associating you with Eric. You start putting a face to the guy that you hear in the videos, to the guy that you see out there on social media. So you start to put a face to it, and every time you hear him talking, whether it's on a video that you're watching or an audio or a webinar that you are on, you start picturing this face and you start to associate his brand, right? So pictures are, very important. It allows people to connect with you, see who they're talking to, and they put a real person. They see a real person that's out there, opposed to some screen name or marketing machine that's not associated to anything. They put a face to it, right? So that's a very prominent one. Now we could hop across all these different pages that I pulled up. This is one of Russell Bronson's pages. A picture up here, pictures down here, and videos, and his face is all over here. Pull up Pat Flynn's website, smartpassiveincome.com, and boom, pictures of him everywhere, right? Go to Michael Hyatt's page, boom, big picture right at the top. More pictures of him here along the side. Grant Cardone's page, boom, pictures up here, pictures everywhere, right? So you can see how every one of these pages has pictures. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is social proof. Now, on our main homepage here, we have a link right to testimonials. So people see the face, they see that we have content here on the blog, they see that, oh, Eric's a coach, right? That's a proof factor within itself. Just the fact that Eric is a coach is a proof factor. But we also have this testimonials page right here, which is loaded full of former clients and people that have worked with Eric, that have great things to say about him, right? So proof factor is very, very important. And if I slide across each one of these pages, I'm sure we'll start to see proof factors as well. One that sticks out to me here on Russell's page is the fact that he's sitting down with Tony Robbins and shaking his hand. Tony's very well known and definitely an authority. So that's definitely a big proof factor. You have all these different people that have worked with Russell. So you see that there. So definitely some good stuff there. If I head over to Pat Flynn's, let's see what all he's got here. So he has this up here, the income proof, right? He's made $115,000 in this last month, so that's a big proof factor, a big social proof factor, right? Let's see what else he's got here. I know I've seen some other stuff. Yeah, down here at the bottom, he's got all the places he's been featured on, right? Some of these are websites, some of these are really big websites. And yeah, I'm assuming most of these are websites. Some of them may be, he may have had some appearances in magazines as well too. But definitely some proof factors going on there. Also, the fact that he's a speaker usually gives people some proof that, oh, hey, this guy knows his stuff, right? Michael Hyatt, we'll head over here. Right at the top, proof factors of all the places he's been featured in. Grant Cardone, all the places he's been on TV, that kind of good stuff. Also, this one here, look at this. He has all his social media likes and following there, which is, just insane. He's got all his books that he's published, tons and tons of social proof there, right? So, definitely another big one there. Now, A couple other things that I want to point out is that a lot of the pages they have ways to opt in, right? So on Russell's page here, you could click that, you could opt in, right? You can apply to work with him in his coaching program, or again, you can click here to opt in. Pat Flynn, let's see if he's got a way to opt in right from the home page. Yep, click here to subscribe. Now, not everybody has this. It's really a matter of preference. Let's see here. Yep, right there. And Grant Cardone. Yep, sign up right there. Now, on our main site at ericlouviere.com, if I go back to the home page, now specifically here, we don't have a place for people to opt in directly on the home page, but if you go basically anywhere else, you're going to be able to opt in. If you come over to our blog, you're going to be able to opt in. If you go into our blog posts, you're going to be able to opt it in. If you go to our testimonials page, read some good stuff, you're like, hey, well, if they got good things to say about them, well, I'm going to get this best book over here, right? So a lot of places for you to opt in there. So those are just some of the main key factors you can have on your homepage. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, William, I don't have all these professional pictures of me that I can put on my website. I don't have all this social proof, right? Well, start basic, right? You start with just maybe making your front page or squeeze page, whatever your good free report is that you have, that you're giving away to build your email list. You start with that as your home page. And as you get more involved in online marketing and you start getting some pictures of you taken, and guys, that's not even a valid excuse, because you can take great pictures on iPhones nowadays. It's more a matter of whether you're scared to get on camera or not, whether you have good pictures on your website, right? So anybody can do that. You can record some videos of you talking and helping people out in your marketplace, and put that on your homepage, because that does a couple different things. First of all, it gives people good content when they hit your homepage. Another thing it does is it positions you as an authority. It shows that you are an expert, you know your stuff on the topic. So that's another great thing that you can have on your page. And beyond that, guys, you can have content. A lot of these guys have links to their content. We have linked to the blog. Pat has links to the podcast, to his blog, and it looks like he even has some kind of video TV type show that he does here. Michael Hyatt, he direct links all his blog posts right on the home page there. Grant Cardone, you can get to a ton of his articles and content. So, that's another route you can take too. So there's a lot of different things you can do, but if you focus on some of those key factors, and as you start to build out proof and testimonials and that kind of stuff, guys, make sure you add that to your homepage, and make sure you have a homepage that gets people excited about your brand, excited about your business, and most importantly, gets people excited to work with you, get on your email list, and buy your product. So with that, guys, if you want more awesome content like this, visit us over at ericlouviere.com and click on the blog link, and we got a ton of good stuff in here for you guys. We're constantly recording videos, writing new articles. Eric's putting out webinars and lots of good training. So there's lots of good stuff over here. And obviously, if you want the best damn internet marketing book ever written, make sure you hit up the sidebar here and put in your email address and get that. And I'll say this, that was one of the best, honestly, that is one of the best internet marketing books I've ever read, and something that long before I worked with Eric, I read that book, and it really did change the way I thought about online marketing. So check that out. All right, guys, William Fletcher here signing off for ericlouviere.com. I'll talk to you soon.